Hello. This is a replay. Sorry. This is a replay analysis. This is for eternal12304 on Discord. In game is called Hard Hat, and he's Platinum to Division 3. It's 1v1, and he wants to learn more about game sense, what to do in certain situations, and if possible a way to fix these mistakes. For that, practice is going to work. So there we go. This is your replay. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so that's it. Let's see. Okay, so it's 1v1. Okay, so... Oh yeah, by the way, the quality is going to be terrible, but I'm sorry in advance for that. So let's go back. Let's zoom out. Whoa, wow, okay. So as you can see, Xeno, his opponent, does... There we go. He does the flip, and then he's first on the ball. So by doing the flip in the middle, he's able to reach faster and keep some boost. And he's way faster than you on contact. So I understand that doing the flip can be tricky. It's technical, but if you do like even a simple forward flip, like what you can do on the corner kickoff, is that you can boost straight up at the start, do a flip forward, very simple, and then once you land, you just turn into the ball and do the flip into the ball. And it should be fast enough so that you never get dunked on by like any type of decent kickoff. And it's just, you should keep some amount of boost after the kickoff, which is good for 1v1. So consider this, because here you completely lost it, and that should be a goal, but you messed it up. Okay, so I like the touch, but I don't like the fact that you jump. You don't need to jump, the ball is rolling on the wall. And the fact that you jump and then spend around 3 seconds landing, it's pretty bad for you. Okay, so you have no boost, so you should be getting that boost. Your opponent is going for something tricky, you don't care, that's good, I like it. He's bumping, well that could have been dangerous. Yeah, okay. So, could you expect this? Probably you can expect the bump. You got surprised by it, but then you turned around pretty quickly and managed to get the save off the wall, so that's pretty good. But be mindful of those situations where it looks like a bump would be beneficial for your opponent, because they're going to go for it. So let's go back again. Okay, so you pushed on the top, then good push off the wall. There was an opening, but you turned a bit late, expecting your opponent to touch. Again, yeah, that looked a bit scary. Okay, so you have no boost, and you have somewhat ball control, but you're on the wrong side of the ball. So in that position, you cannot allow yourself to be slow, because if you get demolished, or if you get bumped, you are in no position to defend after that. So your safety is the first priority. The second priority is either going for boost or for the ball, like pushing on the side or something. But the first priority in a 1v1 is your safety. So you really want to get out fast and maybe not go in a straight line like you do here. So be mindful of that. That's already 2 times that guy has been aggressive, and it's working out for him so far. And after that, there's nothing you can do. Yeah. Alright. So far it's like being mindful of possible bumps. It's in situations where you are without any speed, and your opponent has speed, and if you get demolished, it's over. Okay, so good kickoff. It's decent touch for yourself. I don't think you grab the boost, so you're kinda stuck, but he makes a terrible touch, and you manage to score, so good job. You managed to put pressure, which was good. Now it's the long kickoff. Let's see. So you do the flip for this one, but not for the corner one. You can introduce the flip for the corner ones. Just that was good, but just one little thing. When you see like a completely dead kickoff like this, and once you land you have no idea where your opponent is, try to not rush instantly into the ball, because there are some tricksters out there that like to just stand and just completely wreck when you push it and dunk you. So when you see that, you can look like with your joystick, look up or look on the side just to check what's going on. Take your time. The situation is the same even if you wait, because you can still dunk him if you don't go straight for it. Here it's working out because he was still going backwards, and somehow he was completely backwards. What was going on in that kickoff for him? Why did he turn? Oh, that was not good for him. Okay, so you're lucky that he turned, but if he was straight on, it would have been maybe dodgy. So when you see a completely dead kickoff like this in the front, it's a bit dangerous if you don't know what the opponent is doing. So your opponent missed the kickoff. Decent pinch. Okay. Yeah, that should result in a goal. That's a goal, but it was a bit dangerous here. I would have... Okay. Okay, so here... I would have preferred if... Hold on. I can show. I would have preferred if either you go more back and stand around here expecting the touch, or if you go straight down and without jumping you wait for the car to bounce on top of for the ball to bounce on top of the car. I think that way it pushes and then you just push into the goal. Here there is no issue, but it's a bit dangerous in case there is something bad happening. Like, you can get like a really strong touch off the wall. It doesn't do it, but then you're stuck. And here you jump, but you have a low car, and it could go over you pretty quickly. So you managed to score. Good job. But it was tiny bit dangerous for my taste. But good job. Alright. No flip again. See, if you introduce the flip, I think you win that kickoff. Do you go for it? No, you turn and then you give up the ball. Okay, so not going for this is fine, but once you turn like this, you can continue to turn on the wall and keep control of the ball. Like, okay, where am I? It's the other side. Okay. See here, he is right. Whoa, that's not going to be fun. Oh god, it's going to be painful. So what you do is that you turn that way like this, and then you go back. But what you could be doing instead, in red, is just turn sharper and stand close to the ball. And if you see that your opponent is coming, like this, then if you see him come, you can just push up again into the ball, and then it pops off the wall. That way you can still keep him in check. But if you leave, there is no pressure, and he can just come near you. Yeah, there we go. Let me get everything. Okay. Good touch, defensive touch. Yeah, bad touch, however, recovering from the pop. That's just mechanical. It's being used to instantly push and instantly land perfectly and make the ball land perfectly on the car. You push a bit. Okay. I see what you're trying to do, but in that situation, considering your opponent is already gone, you can consider, instead of trying to do that, like toss by turning, you can probably just go that way, then drift, and then you shoot into the ball. You have time, and you probably have the boost too. If you don't have the boost, I understand why you do this, but if you have like even like 15 boosts or something like that, you can go that way, then turn, then boost straight up, and you won't be able to catch. Okay. So that went a bit wrong. It's fine. You are going completely back, you're grabbing all the boosts. I don't like that you jumped that early. You're already jumping there. You can take your time. And the fact that you jumped that early leads to the not really controlled save / clear. So that works out, but I'm not a fan. Here you can definitely get a bounce going, and if you get like a bounce dribble, it's way better than just the ball on top of your car, because with a bounce dribble you can turn it into either a shot or a dribble, or you can land it on top of your car, so you have more possibilities if you do a bounce dribble. But if you just land it on top of your car, then he knows it's a dribble. Either it's a fake, or you toss it. That's basically it. There is not much else. I mean, you could probably air dribble off the ball on top of your car, but that's not good in 1v1. So it's you giving yourself less solutions by doing this instead of the bounce dribble. And so far I've not seen a single bounce dribble. But okay, you score. Okay. Not the best kickoff. So about that kickoff, it's the issue, the reason why you lose it is that you are flipping away from the ball. See, you're flipping right, and then the ball goes past you. If you flipped into the ball, it would have been fine. He misses. You're turning around to try to go for it, but he still has control. So yeah, you turn back, which is probably a good idea. That was risky. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so your opponent made a mistake here. Okay, he pushes it on the wall, but then he's greedy and wants to get the boost. A better player would have not gone for the boost because it was too risky. But here, I don't think you calculated that in your play, and you just went in, and even if he was still close, you would have still got in. The issue is that if he was still close, you would have not been able to touch the ball. So be mindful of those situations where the opponent is pushing on the side. Be mindful of the position of your opponent, because if he's pushing and he's still close to the ball, he can still dribble you off the wall. So he makes a good save. You're a tiny bit close, but you can make the shot. That was a very nice shot. Perfect. Okay, so it's 5-1. Commanding lead. Again, you flip away from the ball in the kickoff, so careful with that. See, instead of you're trying to like some kind of side, just do straight. It's much safer. Yeah, he played it pretty well. Yeah, he did it pretty well. It was not perfect from him, but he did it pretty well, and not much you can do. The only issue I have with the way you defended is that you attacked at the moment where he started to gain control. But it was pretty well executed by your opponent, so not much you could have done. Okay, so there is still half the game coming, and you're leading by 3 goals. Grabbing this, you're getting bumped. It's been a while. Okay. Again, I think with a bounce, like even I know it's difficult to get like a bounce with a ball going that fast down, and especially with the Dominus. But you can jump like one single jump to secure the bounce, and then you boost down so that you are ready for anything. But here you just push and then there's nothing. The opponent makes a bad defensive play, but the offense was not good either. So really try to focus on getting those bounces. It's really good. So you win the kickoff because you messed up. Here, if you did this to gain time, that's fine. But if you went to do this to score, oh, that's also bad. Okay, so to come back to my point here, if you want to score by going off the corner, don't bother. It's a bad play. If you just want to gain time and then grab the other boost and starve your opponent, that's fine. But you need to secure the boost, and you missed it here. And also, you should be kind of not low on boost. No, actually you're fine. Oh yeah, you're full. But here, you're way too far away to actually contest. I think you're relaxing a little bit defensively. Oh, you messed up. You should have scored that. So you bump him a bit, then you continue pushing. Okay. See, you don't create any offense. The fake was nice. That was nice. But after this, you need to gain control and really put pressure. Here, you do nothing with the ball. So, what you should have done, in my opinion, that was nice fake. But here, you should really push into the ball to get some kind of bounce. So you can push it slightly. Well, I'm going to show you. Okay. Here you can, right after it bounces, you can push it there, so that it's going to pop. It's going to be low pop, and then you turn around after the contact, and you go there, and then you have control of the bounce. Then you can either make a shot, boop, or you can continue the little bounce, and then you decide what you want to do. I don't know if that's clear. That's probably not clear at all, but the point is, you need to create a bounce after this, because with the ball rolling like in the same direction as you are going, you have no control on the offense, and you can do nothing with that. So try to push it a little bit on the side and then go on the other side so that the bounce is powerful and you can make the shot. Because so far you've not been dribbling. You've not been shooting at the goal. You mostly been dribbling, and then he makes a terrible clear and you score. That's usually how it works so far. But if you create a bounce and then you shoot it, that's putting a lot of pressure. I'm not telling you to always shoot it, but I'm telling you to mix it up a bit. Because here it's yet again another push, and now what? Okay, so you go back. I don't think you grabbed the boost. Maybe you did. No, I don't think you did. Yeah. So you boost starved. There is no excuse to not grabbing that boost. The ball is not the issue at this point, because it's 1v1, so he's not going to score from that position. You can touch it on slightly, but you need to secure the boost. It's the most important at this point, because if he doesn't have any boost, he cannot create any offense against you. But here you let him get the boost. I think he gets it. So you clear somewhat, and then you're super slow. What? Just turn around, drift, turn around and push the ball. Here you wait. That's way too slow. I'm guessing that you're like losing time at this point, but there's still a lot of time, and wasting time that early is not good. So you grab that boost. That's good. Yeah. I mean, this is mechanical, and this is a mindset, because you were not making those mistakes earlier. But here you completely lost focus, and after you missed, you just stand there. Like, okay, you just landed. Here you can still backflip into the wall, for example, to push it away. Here you can flip to the left, and it's going to make a weird pinch that's probably going back in the corner. Here you can definitely move back in the goal and defend from the goal, which would be also an idea. But you just wait. Okay. Don't wait like this. That's not good. Okay, so he gives up. You had a bounce going, but you decide to go for the dribble again. You could have gone for the bump, but again, you're playing super slow right now. It's almost like you're distracted by something. You go for the fake, but he's not going to bite that for a ball that slow, and then it's a good shot. So you're playing super slowly suddenly, and that's not working out, so you need to pick it up. You grab the boost, you have control of the ball. Good push. Okay, good touch. Good try. One idea that I would like you to do at this point is to remove the ball cam, because you know where it's going, and maybe look behind you to see what's the situation with him, or maybe look right, to look right and see if he's going back in the goal. Just remove ball cam, and if you remove ball cam, you will be able to see the marker on the ground under the ball, so that you know where to put the car, so that it pushes straight into the goal, which is what you're trying to do here, but you miss it. So yeah, in that situation, I think that was a good idea to remove ball cam. Okay, you cleared. Bad idea to go for this. Yeah, at this point you just stop playing. I'm not saying like always try hard, like be the sweatiest guy, but 3 goals in 10 seconds in 1v1, it's not impossible. Okay, so yeah, you won. Your opponent did a lot of mistakes, but you played pretty okay, I would say. The issues I see is that you need to focus on the bumping awareness. Be careful of not being too slow or not being too exposed in case of a bump. Another issue is the giving up the control of the ball for no reason, especially on walls. On walls, it was a bit sketchy sometimes, the way you handled the ball and the way you let your opponent go for the ball. And the third is to continue playing as hard as you can until it's really safe, because you relaxed at around 2 minutes remaining, and that was a bit too early to relax, in my opinion. So play hard and play hard the entire game, and this should be better for you. Okay, whoa, that's your replay. That's not what I wanted you to see. That's there. See ya.